per today's augury...
Orcus, take your auguries, Cicero. The Gauls attacked us. Here, in Rome. Do we really need the gods' opinions to decide on today's relatio?
Webius Vitellius Lurco, you will respect the Senate and its procedures.
Then the Senate must respect the people of Rome.
The Senate is the people of Rome.
Our most esteemed senators and officials seem very much alive to my eyes. The same cannot be said for the men and women who were slain in Ostia. My own poor sister-in-law lies dead at the hands of rampaging barbarians. Frankly, I have no idea why her brother is keeping silent. I'd be outraged. I am outraged.
Oh, she's dead. Oh dear. There's more to this attack than meets the eye. Have you not had ventures into Gaul recently?
My business ventures have nothing to do with this. Control your grief. We all suffered losses.
I think it is you who should practice control, Vitellius Lurco. I, for one, am sure he speaks with evidence.
Cotta! I have no evidence. Ah. But you can't deny that choice of targets was suspicious. Why else would the Gauls target my family?
Typical. This is no time for your self-centered antics. Everyone was targeted. Our citizens are in grave danger. Senators, Romans, we are the sons of wolves. We are proud as we should naturally be. But in our pride, we have grown docile and meek, allowing jackals to attack us without fear. They were laughing. With blood in their eyes, they've slaughtered our own wives and daughters. And what have we done since then? What are we doing now? Nothing. Nothing but endless debates and discussions. I say the time for philosophers is past. Now is the time for warriors. I say we strike now. We shall encircle them like the wolves we are. I say we attack. What say you?
I say, cease your populist posturing, Vitellius Lurco. Senators, we are at the heart of our republic, discussing what's perhaps the most important relatio of this age. And you behave like hysterical
And you
children.
behave like a spoiled child who's trying to wear his father's sandals.
Do not test me, Vitellius Lurco. Speak out of turn again, and I shall see you dragged in chains right into the closest dungeon.
Watch and know your words, Cicero. You are speaking to a consul of Rome and the representative of its people.
You are as well. I hold the Imperium. I alone can determine the course of this discussion. Nothing happens without my consent. That is
And
why...
maybe that's why this needs to change.
What?
Citizens, friends, I apologize for my outburst, and I apologize to you, Cicero. I was out of turn indeed.
I'm not sure what you're playing.
It's my frustration talking. Even though I am your co-consul and still new to this world of politics. You are a man of words, Cicero. I believe this crisis we're in requires a man of action. For this reason, I propose, with great humility, that this Senate should consider electing me as dictator until this situation ends.
What in Jupiter's name are you talking about? How is this going to help?
Obviously, we need to act fast. If every decision is to be discussed and approved in the Senate, there is no way we can win this war against the Gauls. They do not have a Senate. We need a commander who's passionate and skillful enough to lead the war effort, swiftly and efficiently.
And that man is you, Lurco?
Vitellius Lurco may be consul, but that doesn't make him a skilled commander of legions. His experience in warcraft is minimal.
There is no way I can support this. We have 2 consuls for a reason. Without oversight, you would be nearly omnipotent.
I understand your concern, Honestly, I wish I was omnipotent. Then I could bring all of our dead friends back from the depths of Dis. But now, we should focus on preventing more deaths.
And we achieve this by attacking Gallia?
It is difficult for a non-military mind to understand this. War causes death, true. But in this case, it will be to prevent even more death.
Instead, you should appoint an experienced commander to lead our legions into Gaul, such as myself.
Honestly, I can only agree. He has amply demonstrated his skill and talent in military matters. If anyone, he should be the dictator.
I understand the reasoning, but you do realize the dictator needs to be a consul to begin with, right?
Then I shall go. I have no wish to fight another war, but it is better than sending this pretender.
Your lies are shameless, Pompeius. You are desperate to be made dictator.
My victories speak for themselves. I am best suited among us to prosecute this war.
Then why don't we call you Rex and bring back the old kingdom?
Cato?
What if I lead the war together with an experienced commander as my advisor?
And take one of your equally incapable lackeys with you? How would that help?
I shall lead a consular army into Gallia, in command of one half of our military might, while the other half is controlled by someone who has absolutely no reason to like me. What do you say to that, heir of Lucullus? Will you join forces with me? After all, these men are right. I need the support and the experience of a commander as skilled as you.
That's odd. What has he to gain with that? I mean, sure, it's a way of argument that might help him become dictator, but he would also create a great risk by putting us into the position with a giant army right next to him. He has something in mind. I guess he's in league with the Gauls and he plans to kill us. In a great battle, we fight against the Gauls and then suddenly our legion friends, our legionary friends, our Roman friends, his soldiers murder us from behind or something like that. Fine. But my men answer to me.
Naturally. You are the more experienced commander after all. Your legions are yours to command. I can tell from your faces no one will oppose this idea.
It sounds like a reasonable compromise. If anyone dislikes Lorco more than Cicero right now, it is this man.
That sounds fine to me. He has proven himself to be a reliable commander.
Sure. What could possibly go wrong?
I can see there is no sense in trying to have a civilized conversation about this. Very well. Have it your way, then. But we will not do this like animals. We still have to vote on it. If we execute this plan, it means Vitellius Lurco will be dictator for the duration of the Gallia campaign. More importantly, it means Rome is declaring war on Gallia.
The war has already been declared. We're going to finish it.
All those in favour of this solution to the relatio?
Come to heat until after the Gallic War, yes. Vitellius Lurco was not there to stir up trouble. That's true.
Oh, good. Exactly where I want to be. Surrounded by 6,000 men loyal to our archenemy.
Vitellius Lurco is the consul of Rome. We're safe. At least for now.
The word safe has far too much margin of error to be of comfort.
Alrighty, we need to equip our stuff. This sucks a bit. Why is there no auto-equipping? Okay. Where's our shield? That's our second. Archelaus sword. Let's see, Scipio Vicranus helmet. No, not Traitor's mail. Dionera will equip the Traitor's mail. She'll also get distinct Roman Galea. No, that was his helmet. No, focus equal. That was his item. Champion tunic, Triarius, and a good helmet. There's his gear. Primus Galea. He has gear. Okay, so she's still lacking 1 or 2. Ainera still missing a helmet. Yeah, that looks ridiculous. What about Princeps helmet? Let's go with the Princeps helmet. What about a headband? Oh, that looks best. Egyptian helmet? No, that looks terrible, but the problem is all these values are just bad. Okay, now the weapons. Where is the armor that I want? There it is. Lorica Musculata 3. Good. Where's the shield? There it is. Harpe, unique sword. Attack of opportunity can trigger twice. That's his Q. There's the shield. Triarius. We'll go for War Scepter and Rod of Asclepius. Our Veles friend will go with Balazonium 2 and Occam's Razor. And secondary he will go without weapons. Let's see, that's good. Sagittarius, killing blow interrupt stance, no. Not deflected by shields, perfect. And Arithis bow. And her, she's also going to get a big shield. And Tutankhamon's dagger. All damage from this weapon ignores the target's armor. Flanked enemies. Dagger. Grants a bolstering presence ability which prevents all adjacent allies from failing morale checks. Let's see. Don't we have the super axe? Spear of the Golden Wolf. Okay, we don't need a spear. Ah, there's the axe. Zairichi's Labris. Each hit has a 50% chance to mirror all damage dealt to another adjacent enemy. Perfect. Okay. So we're done here. Overpower, crippling slash, perfect. What else do we have? Pulls the target's shields. Oh! Shield hook. No, that's an ability I can get behind. And shield bash. Shield crash. Remove sound. No, let's go with shield bash. Okay, and boast. Sagittarius. Full range damage at any distance up to the maximum range. Optimal range. Let's go with optimal range for now. Princeps and the best defense. Ceneros, Ruse, and also no rousing speech. Right, that was a very powerful ability. And Princeps, he's going for Avenger. Yes, that's the reason why earlier in Rome we made 40 or 50 damage. When an ally is incapacitated or killed, shield strength is restored to full and damage is increased by 20% for the rest of the encounter. Meaning if 10 allies die, we have 200% more damage, which means that the Princeps is extremely powerful right after a friend died.
Ave legate, Sowete legionare. The consul was expecting you. Please lay down your weapons before you proceed.
I beg your pardon?
They told me you are a bit slow. Very well.
Watch my lips closely now. Lay down your weapons. Do you understand?
I grow weary of this foolishness. Get this mindless mule out of my sight, Khalida. That's a bit unexpected. Put the guards in their place. Okay.
Don't hurt me! It was all Paenula!
What is the meaning of this?
Occupational hazard, Consul. Your man attacked us and suffered the consequences.
How dare they attack a legatus of Rome? This shall be a lesson to those who might be thinking of a similar course of action. Oh well. Let us move to my tent and discuss our situation.
Centurion Gallia 3. Oh la la. Have a new helmet. A good one. How does that one look? Centurion Gallia. Well. Neither of those look good. I mean, stat-wise, that's the best helmet. It's interesting to see how, obviously, nonchalant.
They're a bunch of jaded old men who have no taste for glory any longer. Why would they?
Villains.
They already fought and bled in 2 campaigns for their beloved legatus. And what do they have to show for it? Not a thing.
Villains are usually not the villains of their story. I'm pretty sure that Hitler believed himself not to be a bad guy. He believed, even though he was a madman, and he massacred and was responsible for the butchering of millions of innocent people, I believe that he believed that he is an innocent person. Villains don't think that they are villains. So maybe he also believes himself not to be a villain, even though he is a villain. Vibius Vitellius
First of all,
Loco.
I would like to express how your presence honors me, Legate. These Gallic barbarians are numerous and cunning, but with you on my side, we shall be triumphant.
You seem unusually friendly towards me, Luchko. What are you up to this time?
You wound me. I know, in the past, we haven't seen eye to eye. That is no secret. But I always felt the animosity between us stemmed from a misunderstanding. Don't forget that you are my brother-in-law. The barbarians tried to kill you. Now, they shall suffer our vengeance.
If you say so.
That is what I say indeed.
So, how do we find the people who attacked us?
We may not need to find the exact people, for we all know they were Gallic. This was an attack on Rome itself. In other words, the culprit is most likely one of their many chieftains. We merely have to defeat them all.
This is an army with 2 commanders. Who decides which target to attack?
I would never presume to tell you what you should do. You have all the authority over your own legion, just as I have over mine. You are free to execute whatever stratagem you see fit.
Let us start then, and we shall see whose legion will perform better.
A challenge. Oh, I like it. Unfortunately, our legions have a problem, and we need to solve that first. Commanding a massive consular army is comforting, but it also means we'll have to feed our legionari. And let me tell you, Legate, we don't have enough food. Price we pay for mobilizing fast. As such, we will have to strike a deal with the local tribes sympathetic to our cause. A couple of chieftains agreed to help us. We shall meet them and negotiate a deal. Naturally, I'll be there to help you, just in case.
Just in case what? Exactly.
You are a great warrior, there's no doubt about that. Navigating the treacherous waters of Gallic politics may require more tact, however. You will take the lead, of course. I shall only provide counsel and support.
They have more than one chieftain.
Most certainly. This land is infested with numerous tribes, each ruled by the wealthiest and most powerful men. They rarely come together under one banner.
Who are these chieftains?
They are called Duatircus and Dumnorix. Such arrogant names.
You seem to know them reasonably well. Why don't you do the talking?
One of the chieftains specifically requested your presence. Suspicious, I know. I say, let us humor them and give them what they desire. At least, for now.
I understand. We will move on as soon as we are ready.
Very well. I have the utmost confidence in your abilities. Do not disappoint me.
What is he up to? This disgrace of a Roman.
Salve, Legate. How can I help you?
Why are you doing this, Loco?
Why do we ever do the things we do? For the glory and security of Rome. What else?
You know, I could finish the campaign much faster if I had full command of the legions.
I have nothing but confidence in your abilities, Legate. It's just that this is the first time we're fighting against an organized enemy such as Gallia. We should not take any risk. We need our best commanders in the field, don't we?
Why are you here, then?
Humor is the signifier of a brilliant mind, they say. We're lucky to have you on our side.
Why do you think Gallia attacked us?
They are under pressure from constant raids by the Germanic tribes east of the River Rhenus. In Latium, they see a land of plenty, far removed from their even more barbaric enemy. It was only a matter of time before they decided to leave their own lands and seek to take ours. But they made a mistake by trying to assassinate a high-ranking official such as you. Our vengeance will be terrible and swift.
Oh, we'll speak later. So we're back again, in a grand campaign this time. Gaul. Or Gallia, or Gallian, as it may also be known. East Narbonensis. Oh, right in the middle of it. Okay. Legio Ferrata is here under the command of Consul Vibius Vitellius Lurco. Okay. Let's travel to the meeting with the Aedui chieftains Dumnorix and Divitiakos. Mushroom patch. What? That's not mushroom. I did not anticipate that as a first word of our campaign. There are so many different plants in Gallia which you don't readily recognize. Of these, the most common type seems to be mushrooms. I like the artwork. You've just stumbled upon a nice patch with more kinds of mushrooms that you have ever seen in your life. It might be a good idea to gather some and have a nice meal. No, don't gather any mushrooms. We don't know which ones are edible. Your mother always told you that mushrooms can be as dangerous as they are delicious. You have enough problems already. No reason to complicate things by consuming poisonous mushrooms by accident. Although, some of your companions seem disappointed. You decide it's best to play it safe. Ah, that's our place. Let's see, West Narbonensis. I want to see the state of our camp. And of course we have to talk to our people. I guess we have a lot of dialogue options popping up. Okie dokie.
Were you in both Greece and Africa as well?
I sat Africa out. I really wanted to join up and avenge Lucullus. But my wife had just given birth and the farm was doing well. You know how it is.
The only thing you missed out on was terrible...
Thank you for sending me those schematics your people found. I've made a list of materials needed.
I believe the priestess of Ubast has placed her curse on our legatus. It seems to have followed us to Gaul.
I should have
Quiet, soldier.
brought along my dog.
We are going to have to... Sextus. Lucius Cornelius Balbus. Huh? Praetorian. And... Publius Sextius Baculus. Okay. Secundus. Or Secundus. Titus Pullo will be a centurion. And we also have Aulus Arius Metellus. There's so many people. Holy moly. Holy moly. We... Special recruit. We also have Publius Concilius. Yeah, we know him. Go become Praetorian. We have Quintus Atreus. Go become Praetorian. Starting equipment. Queen's Warden. What? What? He has legendary gear as starting equipment. Well, that's powerful. It's very powerful. And level 13. Let's get a Triarius. Calavius Modestinus. I will also get Titinius Verus Sagittarius. Pleased. We will also get Quintus Villanius. We will also get Herius Bombius Zenechio. And we shall get Helvius Liberalis. Oh, we can get even more people, what the heck? And let's get another Princeps. Salvius Nerius Varo. And... what the heck? And let us get... Triarius. I want another Sagittarius. Let's get Titus Deracidius. Wait. We can even get more people? Then let us get us... Pescenius Polius Septimus. Wait, we can have more people? What is this? Let's get Gaius Arpineus. What? And let's get Marcus Didius Granilus. Holy moly. I guess we will have a second army soon. Party member. Ooh la la. Very good indeed. You know what? That's going to mark the end of our episode. Even though I'm going to... Okie dokie. Titus Pullo. Where is Titus Pullo? Alright. Here's another menu. Let's get Quintus Villanius. For battle stratagems. Titinius Verus. Recruit refreshing. I want Gaius Volcatius Tullus. And our Imperator tent. And that's it. Okay. Until next time.